So that takes me back to the first woman that we walked upon, and we got to the bird sanctuary today, and she was looking for a particular quality in the light and shadow. And when she said that, I realized she was into synchronicity. So I said, "Oh, you know synchronicity?" She said, "Oh, yes, everything is that," or something like that. She said. So she was looking for a particular quality. As I began to take that particular quality, and also thinking about this black woman that we met, we walked along, and then I saw that in the face of the Indian man, tall Indian guy from India. And then this woman stopped Pam and was asking her about the ducks. And looking for a particular quality in her, I felt that as I walked away. For a friend. And she was, she wanted somebody to answer the questions about birds. Hey, remember that bird in Maine, the duck with the fuzzy-haired, little fuzzy heads that came underneath us on that bridge where the flowers were? I was wanting to find out if she knew the name of that, then that would tell me more about her. If she knew that, if she had true intention about the ducks. She wasn't just trying to find somebody that would be on her level. Quality she was looking for in you. That lady was looking for a particular quality in a friend. She stopped Pam as we were walking on this boardwalk and began to ask her about the ducks, seeing what she knew about the ducks. But her energy was that she was looking for a friend. Also the way she directed her energy toward me. But then as I said that she was looking for a particular quality in a friend, I remembered the tall man from India that walked by us with his wife. And his wife didn't want to speak to me. She was very short, and he was very tall. But his face was completely aglow with joy at meeting me, as we passed, as we said hi. And I felt the same thing he was feeling, because I would like that person to be a friend. It was like very, I just know that he would speak of things that I love. So a particular quality in a friend, is one that loves the spirit. What was the quality you were thinking about?
Threads.
Oh, in the day?
Flying threads, highly sticky.
Yeah. So we also, that had that thread, because it was hanging from me, the thing that trees put out. Anyway, what was that thing? What was it?
I don't know. Thread?
The thread that was floating in the air.
I think it was cottonwood or tule.
Oh, yeah. That's how it seeds move. They float through the air after the storm. The storm tore them loose and they float in the air. Something about that cottonwood. Anyway, there's this quality of the reflection of the sky on the water, and so in synchronicity I'm always looking for a quality, sort of like my dad did about inventing. Kind of came out of that. Look how dark clouds are in the water. Him. Take the synchronicity of the quality, certain quality in each person I met, or what each person was looking for a certain quality. And but anyway, religion is like that. It's taking one person's experience and everybody's trying to duplicate that experience. in them. But it's not the same for even that person. Each experience is new. So it's going to be completely different. And that's the freshness of spirit. So what you want to do is get to that point of having such experiences, but not duplicating that person's experience. That person could not duplicate his own experience. That would never be what the spirit would do. Take my father, the inventor, and if you get to know the Father, you get to know the Son. The art of wonder, your moments in wonder, reveal the true intentions of your heart. I was having this synchronicity, the end, and therefore the beginning of the presumptuous woman. I have a picture of the cross, because that's really what it is. Because at first, as a Christian, I know in my own experience, I came up believing the words that I was learning and what stories I was reading had something to do with salvation. But it wasn't until I began to only want the truth from the Spirit when I saw it was the Spirit speaking through Jesus. Or Jesus said, I do not speak, the Spirit speaks through me. I mean, he could be as wild-hearted as his cousin John the Baptist. I'm not saying that he was. Right. But I am saying that it's the Spirit that spoke through Jesus and Moses and all those. And it's always different through each person. And so that was the change, was to start getting the truth from the Spirit. As he said, you want the truth of the Spirit. Well, instead of the interpretation. That was the cross. Finding out you were wrong, believing something, an interpretation. And how to start new with you, like the intention behind Jesus. So I'm not saying worship anything different than there, just some spirit and truth, instead of an interpretation book. Who's smart enough? Because you won't be smart enough. Not spirit. He demanded a law and a story and interpretation. Instead of getting it from the Spirit.